Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now I am wrapping up the Rookie Division Winter Major Tournament. This is the opening round. It's going to cover holes number 15, 16, 17, and 18. As you can see here, I did finish strong, picked up a minus 30, even with a par. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Looks like both my rookie accounts should be making it through, so I'll have plenty of content for you on the final round. Hole 18, I did pick up an Albatross on both of my accounts with different balls, so I'll have some of that to show you there as well. Let's go ahead and start here. This is going to be the first par 4, and it's going to be perfect tailwind. We're just going bombs away, no adjustment needed, full top, 2 left, aim right down here the middle of the fairway between the 2 patches of rough. We're going to go with a little bit of OP combined with a little bit of curl to the left. Didn't go too crazy here. It's just important that we hit perfect because a great right or great left will completely mess this shot up. You would still pick up your birdie. You would just have to chip in from probably the rough in order to try to get an eagle. But here you can see we land on the fairway. The shot comes in really nicely. And shot number 2 is going to take a look like this. You can see the wind is blowing from right to left. We're going to go full top. Notice here that I put some side spin on the ball as well. Full top, I did put on 2 bars of side spin to the left. That's going to counter the wind push. Or I'm sorry, that's going to counter the way that the green rolls. Perfect ball. You can see here I didn't adjust any elevation. And the ball still went into the right-hand side of the hole, even with the 2 bars of side spin to the left, so just be careful on that. All right, that'll take us into this hole. Now this hole right here, I'm going to go ahead and play with the Grizzly. I rarely ever play with the Grizzly and Rookie because a lot of people don't have it at the right levels to make it worthwhile. So if you don't, you can still do this type of shot with a Backbone or even with the Goliath. The biggest different thing is going to be ball guideline, right? Okay, I know accuracy is different too, but if you hit perfect, everything is accurate, so I don't really pay attention to that stat ever. So we're going to go 4 back, 2 bars of side spin to the left, as you see here. Okay, now look at the offset. This is a heavy offset, especially for Rookie. Notice the end of my ball guide line is pointing right in the top right-hand corner of that dark green square. You see it right there. We're going to pull this one 10% at mid. The shot is very close. Even with that offset to the right, the ball still comes in a tad to the left. Make your small adjustment on the landing spot, and you could be looking at yourself a nice hole in one. Very, very close. Takes us on here to hole 17, which is going to be 5.5 top if you have it, if not 4.5. 3 bars of side spin to the left. +1 yard mark.
Okay, how'd you know?
I'll be right up.
Is it charged?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Mm-hmm. All right, let me go back through. I got distracted here for a second. So, sorry, we're going to go +1 yard mark. Just like that. Yellow ring fully on the fairway. Most of the red ring in the rough, but a little bit on the fairway as well. I push my rings here instead of pull. But overall, this is how I always play this shot. You can see the amount of curl that we have to the left. This ball comes in very nicely. As long as you have the right landing spot, you're going to be rolling onto the green or onto the fringe. You're going to either be putting in or chipping in for the eagle here on 17. This will take you to hole 18. 2 different ways you can play it. Okay, I'm going to show you an Albatross with a Kingmaker. 6 top, 2 right. We are using some overpower here due to the headwind. Now the good thing about shot number 2 is that when this course flips around and we start looking at the pin, we're going to have tailwind. Okay, so that's going to be nice. But here you can see we have no problem landing on the fairway. That's going to be shot number 2 here. Three bars of side spin to the right, as you see, and I'm aiming with a little bit of top spin as well. Now this shot, this replay, I should say, is from a previous tournament, the last time that we had Nordic forwards. You know, but it's the same wind angle, same shot, so I just took the one that I had already edited and put together for this walkthrough. That's why I wanted to show you the scorecard, to show you that I did pick it up again with the exact same shot with the Kingmaker, okay? Now here's another shot with the same wind angle. This is going to be from today's tournament with the Berserker. We're going to go full top, 2 bars of side spin to the right. I figured since I already had 2 different Albatrosses to look at with the Kingmaker, it played exactly. I would show a Berserker shot for people who have lesser level clubs that might need some more oomph on the drive. So here you see that even with the Berserker, I still went with some overpower. Still went with a little bit of right curl on this shot. Now the biggest difference here on shot number 2 is we don't have that 3 bars of side spin to the right with the Berserker. We're going to be limited to 2 bars of side spin to the right. But still, ultimately, I'm trying to do, you know, I'm higher up, right, on the green here, or the fairway. So instead of the top spin, right, I'm able to play with back spin and keep some side spin to the right on it. I think you'll notice here, just kind of aiming a little bit short and a little bit short and a little bit left of the pin. I've decided to aim a little bit left just because, again, we didn't have the extra side spin to the right, and this shot just worked out. I didn't practice it. I just went right into the hole. I figure with an Albatross already on my other account, let's just see what happens here, give people a different look. And we do sneak it into the hole for another Albatross. This thing comes in beautifully, almost dead center for that Alba. So best of luck, everybody. I will talk to you in the final round for Rookie. And yes, Pro will be coming out later on. Thanks.